When we looked at the best way for us to be able to really serve our franchisees and do the best job, both for supply, distribution, as well as pricing, we thought we needed a group. We looked for a couple of different angles to take, whether we would just add all the internal resources to be able to do this, or whether we would look for an outside group. Interviewed with Spend Difference and really had a connection that their principles, the culture of the company, the integrity that they had, those were all things that were crucially important to us. So that really helped us make that decision.
Oh my gosh, Spend Difference impacts my business in far more ways than I originally thought they would impact my business. I think originally we were really targeted on save and being able to say a nickel here and a nickel there, but there's so many value-added services that they provided for us. One being the education of me and my staff and helping us along through their expertise in the world of purchasing. Two, all of the logistics and the things that they handle that I didn't even anticipate or see coming at us. And three, the market conditions have shifted so much over the years, and partnering with Spend Difference has allowed us to have the ammunition to go out and do something about it. So it's been absolutely invaluable. We love the relationship and look forward to many years moving forward.
Spend Difference affords young and growing companies like ours the ability to have a purchasing arm and a purchasing department that we can't afford internally. They have the expertise and the knowledge that we just don't have the budget for. So supply chain is a crucial function for us ongoing as a company. We are expanding across the country into markets where we have a limited presence, and being able to negotiate landed costs and freight are monumental to the system and our cost of goods. We're also expanding internationally, and to have some expertise and knowledge of the international market, which is not in our wheelhouse, is very important to us moving forward. The working relationship with the team at Spend Difference has been incredibly positive for us. The whole team is very energetic and positive. They're sharp, they're intelligent, and they really help us navigate a lot of the issues that arise, which have both short and long-term consequences to our business.
In the QSR space, we compete against very large competitors, the biggest of the big. And the only way we can stay competitive is to utilize the services of Spend Difference to drive out costs in our supply chain. It helps us remain competitive.
In a franchise world, you only have so many mulligans, so many redos, and so you have to make sure that the internal processes and infrastructure that you bring to bear in a franchise model really are flawless or as close to error-free as possible. And you don't get credit for supply chain in a franchise model, but you do get blame when it doesn't work. And as you grow and scale, you have to take that next step. Spend Difference allowed us to take the next step. So they brought expertise, leverage, negotiating power that allowed us to take our entire distribution contracts, our entire, our lack of contracts at a food manufacturing level, and put those all out to bid. The net reduction for us was significant, double-digit cost reductions at the operator level on a national basis. They've been a huge, huge element of our growth.
Really determined that we needed a much broader group to work with us and didn't have the internal wherewithal to do this on our own. I think also, there's only so much product that we buy on our own, so being able to combine our purchases with other clients that they have really gave us some leverage that we couldn't have gotten before. But the other elements are business intelligence with external influences, with droughts, with all the things that change from time to time. It's important that we have someone that's looking out for all of our interests on a broader scope than just what we need in our own internal usage. So I think that's helped and really developed a great relationship to help our franchisees so we can predict as much of the future as we can predict and then control our costs.
The industry is changing so rapidly. The advantages that we had at one time really aren't quite there anymore. The commodities are so difficult and challenging, the markets, and we need an extra edge. We can't always go out and get a better deal all the time. We need to join up with other like partners and collaborate on ideas and put our purchasing power together. And I really think that's the way that the industry is continuing to go. You're seeing more and more of group purchasing organizations or co-ops being developed because it really just makes sense. You really have to join with others anymore to get a powerful deal. You know, but the spend difference folks are really setting themselves apart, a real point of differentiation with a lot of the different functions that they're bringing to us. So continually innovative and bringing something different to us that we haven't seen before.